Hey everyone, welcome back to Bigger Life, where we explore all things about living your healthiest, happiest life. In today's episode, we're diving into an important question. What happens to the vagina if you go a long time without having sex? Let's break it down. First things first, there's a common myth that your vagina changes drastically if you don't have sex for a while. But is that really true? Let's explore the facts, starting with the basics. The vagina is an incredible self-cleaning and adaptable part of the body. It goes through a lot of natural changes throughout a woman's life, and those changes aren't necessarily linked to sexual activity. So, taking a break from sex doesn't lead to dramatic changes, but certain subtle things might happen. One thing you might notice is a decrease in natural lubrication. When you're not sexually active, your body may not produce as much lubrication because it isn't responding to arousal as frequently. But don't worry. This doesn't mean your body has forgotten how to lubricate. It's a temporary change, and it can come back with arousal, stimulation, or the help of a lubricant. Another common concern is whether the vagina gets tighter after a long break from sex. Well, it's a bit more complicated than that. The vagina is a highly elastic organ, and it's designed to stretch and return to its usual shape. So while you may feel some slight changes after a long period without sexual activity, your vagina is not going to close up or lose its elasticity permanently. For women approaching or going through menopause, longer breaks from sex might coincide with hormonal changes, particularly lower estrogen levels. This can lead to thinning of the vaginal walls and a decrease in natural lubrication, things that happen with or without sexual activity. Regular sex can sometimes help keep the tissues healthier, but this is part of the natural aging process, not necessarily the lack of sex. Now, let's not forget the emotional side. Sometimes people feel anxious or disconnected if they've gone a long time without intimacy. It's important to remember that physical intimacy isn't the only way to feel connected. Communicating openly with your partner or taking care of your own needs, yes, self-care, is just as important. So what's the bottom line? Taking a break from sex won't cause major changes to your vagina, but you might notice a few small differences in lubrication and sensation. It's all part of the body's natural response to stimulation, or the lack of it. And remember, you're in control of your sexual health, whether that means enjoying an active sex life or taking some time for yourself. Thanks for tuning in to Bigger Life. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment with any questions you have. See you next time.